Hi everyone, I'm Marcele from JivoChat, and welcome to our webinar. And we'll be talking today. I'm going to be showing you guys today some tips and some features to help you increase your online sales. Okay. Today here with me I have Clayton and Carlos. I also have Herman, and they are our support rock stars, and they're going to help you guys with any questions you might have during the webinar regarding any features I'm showing, or if you have any other technical question or support questions, the guys will be glad to help you, okay? So you may just use our Q&A section or our chat and ask them any questions you might have. Okay, so let me share my screen with you guys. So can you see my screen? Is everybody seeing my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So this is my website, okay? It's a demo website. So I have the chat code installed, and I'm online on my Agents app, as you can see. Okay. So I'm gonna, I think you all have the chat installed already on your websites. If you don't, I'm gonna show you how you can do so, okay? So here we have the admin panel. That's where it's admin.jivosite.com. And this is where we're gonna set up the features and the chat, okay? I'm just gonna show, give you an overview of the features we have, and then I'm gonna talk a bit more about the triggers. That's our special feature. Okay, so this is the main page of the admin panel. So as soon as you log in, this is what you guys are gonna see. Right here, you have your domain. You have these options here. And this is where you can add chat on site. It's where you can add another website to your account. So let's say you have a second website and you want to add JivoChat to it. So you would just go here and copy your URL and just add it here, okay? And you would save it, and you would have the second domain down here with their own settings, their own archives, and so you could have different settings for each website you have. Telegram is, you can integrate JivoChat on your Telegram account. So here you will find all the instructions to integrate it on Telegram. And what happens is that any messages you receive on Telegram, you will answer them on your JivoChat app. Okay, so that makes it easier because you guys don't have to log or access the app, the Telegram app, all the time. So just on one app, on the Agents app, you can access Telegram and Facebook and Viber. It works the same way. Okay, you just click here, add channel, and it will show you the option for you to add your fan page for your website, okay? And you also have the mobile SDK. So if you have an app and you wanna add your app to the chat to your app, you can also do that. And soon enough, we're also gonna have WhatsApp and email that's just gonna work the same way as Telegram, Facebook, and Viber, okay? So here we have the option Agents, and this is where you're gonna add agents or delete agents, and you're gonna set up the agents features, okay, settings. We always recommend you to add a picture of your agent. That's really important because since it's a website, there's this cold, distant feeling about it, right? Your client is on your website and he's kind of alone. there's no one close to him, like in a store, in a physical store, to help him out. So this kind of gives a face to your chat. It's you don't think it's a robot, or it's an automatic chat that will answer you, will give you nonsense answers to your questions. So it's very important that, and we always recommend the clients to put the agent picture on it. You can also add your logo, right? If you have a picture, a photo of your logo, you can also add it here, but add something. No one wants to chat with a ghost, so just go ahead and add it there, okay? It just makes more personal, more, inviting. And here you can change all the settings to your clients, right? Name, email, login, the time zone, and you can change and create their password, okay? And assign them to the channels, to your websites, okay? So let me go back to channels. Okay, so here underneath my domain, you have settings that I'm going to go back to it in a bit. We also have archives, statistics, and assign agents. So assign agents, you're going to assign all the agents you have created to your website. Statistics is where you can find all the information related to your website, okay? So here I have the chats I had on my website. Rating, you can see how the clients rated the chat, okay? Proactive invitations are related to the triggers that we're going to talk a bit more today. And this is crucial. So we recommend that the chats, that 60% of the chat at least start by the proactive invitations, okay? So all the chats I had started with the invitation. Working time, you can see the working time of your agents, how much time they spent online. And that's also very important, because we always recommend you to spend at least 6 hours online, because the longer you're online, the higher the number of chats you're gonna have, right? So service quality, you have, it's the daily report you receive on your email. So let me check yesterday. So yesterday I had a quality of service of 3 out of 5. And right here, you can see why, So I had 100% of proactive chats, but I only spent 1 hour and 15 minutes online, and that's really bad. So that here, down here, you can see that we recommend you to stay at least 6 hours online. So that will increase the chances of you engaging more chats and, closing more deals, converting more to your business. Missed chats, I didn't have any missed chats yesterday, so I'm good with that. I had 100% of positive ratings. And my average first reply time was over 15 seconds. We always recommend that the first reply should be less than 15 seconds, because that you will just, if you take too long to reply, the client will leave. He's online, he's on your website, so it's easier for them to search for another store or another website to find whatever they're looking for, right? So try to keep this under 15 seconds, and this will be good, and you're gonna have a better score, okay? And down here you have, more informations on the dialogues, offline messages. And if you have any offline messages, you can go to the archives. I'm gonna show you now. You can go to your archives, and you're gonna see all the chat logs, okay? So here I have a chat that I didn't reply, a missed chat, okay? And you can also search for the chat logs by offline messages, missed messages, chats, okay? You can also search them by agent. So if I had another agent here, they would show on the list. Okay, and if you click view, you're gonna see the message. Okay, so let's go now to, oh, in visitors, here you can export to Excel all the informations you have from the visitors. So if there, we have a contact form that is shown by default during the chat. So if the client leaves their email and their information, it's going to show you on that report, and you can save those and send them some nice marketing emails. Okay, so now I'm on settings, right? And this is where the first page you're going to find the chat code for you to install on your website. So you just have to, if you haven't installed it yet, you just have to copy it and glue it, copy it on your website code. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, if you have a webmaster, they can help you out. If not, you can just come on chat on our website, and our support team will be happy to help you out. Okay, so options is our basic settings, right? You have your website address. You can choose the window language, okay? You can also hide the widget when the agents are offline. So instead of showing the offline contact form, it would hide the widget and you wouldn't receive any messages offline, okay? Typing inside, so when your visitor is typing a message, you can sneak peek what they're typing and you can just prepare your answer. Okay, so you just see what they're typing before they hit send. That's really helpful. Service quality rating. It's the rating the clients will rate the customer service. Okay, it's a thumb up or a thumb down. Okay. You can also hide the JivoChat logo, right? Our trademark. So this logo right here, you can, and this one, live chat by JivoChat, you can also hide it. Okay, so you just have to turn this on and save it and it won't show. Next one, we have design. So design, I can change my chat window. Okay, so now it's black. I have the green balloon for the messages, but I can change it as I want to match my website. So if I want an orange to match the cats, or if I want, I don't know, a blue one, greenish, yellow. So I can just change as I wish, okay? And also I can change the message color. Okay, and here I can change all the font, the font size, the alignment. I can set it wherever I want. So you can see it's up here right now. Okay, and then again, you just save it and it will change on your website. So now we have Omnichannel Settings. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is a new feature we have. And it's also great for you guys not to lose contact with your clients, okay? You're giving them more options to interact with you, to chat with you. So if you have the Facebook integration, it would show right here. Obviously, I don't have, as you can see, but it would show right here. And whenever the client would go over, over, what happened to my chat? Okay, so whenever the mouse, the cursor would go over the chat window, it would show them these options, right? The options you have on, right? So if you had the Facebook integration activated, it would show them the option of the Facebook Messenger. What this does is that if the client clicks on the Facebook Messenger, they would start chatting with you through their Facebook. So even if they would leave your website, you would still be able to chat with them, okay? Using the chat window, they would necessarily have to be on your website, okay? But with this option right now, you would still be able to chat with them. Let me check here. So same with Viber and Telegram, except they're only available for the mobile. So if the visitor is accessing your website on their mobiles, they would see the option for Viber and Telegram. They would also see this option for phone number to click to call. So here you're going to put your phone number, whatever phone number you want from your company or a mobile. And when the visitor clicks on that number from their phone, from their mobile, they would automatically call that number. So you would speak on the phone with your client, okay? So you just activate all this, integrate your Facebook. We all know how Facebook is important nowadays, so to help you with your sales. So yeah, just go ahead, guys, and just integrate your Facebook and just activate and set up your omnichannel, okay? Then you save and you're good to go. Notifications. Here you're gonna set up the emails for chat logs and notifications and offline messages. You can have up to 5 emails, okay, in case you just wanna be safe and not lose any of the logs. So you just can go ahead and add up to 5 different emails. Also the time zone, the daily report, okay? So this is where you're gonna set up all the notifications on your account. I'm gonna come back to triggers, okay? So I'm just gonna show you here departments. Here you can add, if you have different departments, let's say you have a sales department and you have a support department, you can create it here, okay? So you just put the name here, assign the agents, save it, and when the client would visit your site, instead of showing the message already, it would first show them the options of the department. So they will have to select the department they want to chat with, and after that, they would be the chat will be directed to the assigned agent. Okay. Here we have buttons. You can add another button to your website for the chat. Okay, so besides the chat window, you can have this other button, and of course you can customize as you want. Okay, then you have to copy this code and paste it on your website code. Here we have contact forms. Form is by default is during chat. So I don't have mine here. Let me see on the incognito. If I start chatting, it will show here the contact form. It will ask me to leave my email, okay? So because this is what's selected here, you have the choice to make it mandatory. So you just select before chat, and before starting the chat, the client would have to leave their email or name or phone or all the 3 of them as you wish. We don't recommend it that much because it's one more step for your clients, right? It's one more barrier for them till they can actually chat with you. So we just want to make their life easier, and just we want them to come on chat and start chatting with us so we can close our deal. Blacklist is, here you can see all the IPs and all the clients that were spammed. So if you have any annoying clients on your website, you can just spam them, you have the spam button. Let me show you. So see, you have the spam button and you can just spam them and their IP will be blocked, okay? For 24 hours. So here you also have regions. So let's say I have, so my website is for the United States, but let's say I have also a Brazilian website and I want to show my chat in Portuguese. So I can just come here, add region, I'll select the country. So in this case will be Brazil. And I'll just write here Brazilian clients. And I'll save, and I'm gonna show you guys that I'll have, see, I have another domain for Brazilian clients and I can set up as I wish. So I can put it in Portuguese and the clients will check it in Portuguese and not in English, okay, by their IP. So let me go back here to settings. And also we have the integration settings for developers. So if you guys want to add a CRM or make any changes, we have our API, and you guys may you know, change and add some things to your chat, okay? If you have any questions on the API, our support team is amazing and they're absolutely going to help you out. So let's go back to the triggers. So the triggers is very, very important because they are going to help you increase the number of chats you have. The triggers, they play a role of the clerk in a physical store. You know, when you go into a physical store and there's someone who approaches you and asks you if they may help you anyway, or if you're looking for something specific. So this is the same role, the trigger, as the trigger. So your client is there looking around on your website, checking the pages, and the trigger is going to pop up and ask them, you know, how may I help you, right? So here we're going to set up it. So here you're going to set all the actions, okay? And down here you can add conditions to each of the actions, okay? So this one here, so when my agents are online, right? And here I'm going to determine the time that the visitor has spent on my page, the time on website, the time since JivoChat window was closed. So let me go back here. So let's say this popped up and the client can close, right? And here I also have time since last proactive invitation. You can increase this time. You see it's in seconds. You can increase it and decrease it as you wish, okay? So if you don't want to be too persistent, you can just increase the time, okay, on these options. So let's check other options you have here for the conditions. So you have the presence of agents online. You have the visitor city, visitors country, hour of the day, day of the week. The URL of the current page is a very interesting one. Let's say you have a page on your website that you don't want the chat, the widget to be shown. So you can just come here and add, you just copy, right, your URL. You just add it there. And down here, you see then the following action will be taken. You can choose hide the widget. So on this specific page, the widget won't be seen by the visitor, okay? So let me show you guys other options. You also have number of visited pages, okay? So after the first message, you can also make the trigger the chat pop again. Scroll position. So this here, you can determine how far from, you know, from how much they have scrolled on your website, it should pop. So here you have 100% of the page. So when it will reach down here, right, the 100%, it would pop. Or you can choose, I don't know, 70% of the page or 25% of the page, and then all you have to do is save. Okay, so every time they would reach 25% of your page, the chat will pop. The mouse cursor across top corner on the window, so every time they would come to this corner, like they're gonna close and leave the website, the chat will pop. That's very interesting too, because you know, that's when you can always ask them if they didn't find what they need, or if you can help them, or what are they looking for. Okay. And we have the A/B group. The A/B group is where you can test which message, because since you can show different messages, right, for each page or for each group, here is where you're going to set it. So here you can put, let's say, message A, and you will set up as, hello, how may I help you? But let's say that after you're going to save this, and then you're going to go down here, add another action, and then you're going to copy the same conditions, okay, as you have up here. And then you're going to add, the only difference is that you are going to add a B group, and this is going to be group B and message B. And here you can change the message. Instead of hello, how may I help you, you can say, would you like to hear about our promotion? Okay, so, and the way you're going to check which message is working best for you is by Google Analytics. So you can also integrate Google Analytics, and I can ask the guys to share with you the link for the Google Analytics integration. And with that, you can check which message is inviting more the clients, right? Which message is working best for your website, calling more their attention. So this is very good. And we always recommend you guys to, you know, from time to time, try to change the message, you know, just play around a little bit. You can add some emojis, you know, just to make it a bit fun. Of course, if your website allows that. So just make it a bit more personal. If you have any promos, if you have any discounts or free shipping, I don't know, any promotions, any sales, mention them, because clients always like to hear about promotions. And that's the opportunity you're going to have to start that chat and convince your client that you have the best service, the best product. Okay, so yeah, the triggers are the one responsible to increase the number of chats, and that's exactly what we want to do, right? That's exactly what we want, because you're gonna end up having more opportunities to convert. Okay. Did I miss anything? Okay, so here you have also the agents of the offline messages. Okay, so if you're not online, you can set this up. You can also change this message for your offline message. Let me show you guys. Let me just be offline here. And I'm still See, now it's offline. So I have this offline form, and you can send me a message, and I'll receive it by on my email. Okay, and then I'm just gonna reply to you because I'm gonna have your email. So, okay. So, do you guys have any other questions? Hi, James. We don't know yet when we're going to release the WhatsApp integration. We hope soon enough. What features? You're going to be able to integrate it on WhatsApp. So any messages you receive on WhatsApp, you will reply it from the Agents app. Okay, so you won't have to access your phone all the time, or the WhatsApp app on your computer. You won't have to have those on. You will just have to reply it from your Agents app. Okay. Okay, so Jonathan is asking if will there ever be a bot function. The support guys can answer if we're ever gonna have it, but in JivoChat we believe in premium customer support service. So far the chats I've seen with bots, I've noticed that you type in a question and most of the times they'll answer something completely different, right? Because they're trying to guess what you're asking, or sometimes you ask it in a different way. They're not as, the answers are not as exact as it will be with when someone is actually answering it. So so we really, in JivoChat, we really prefer, we think it's the best option is to have someone actually answer the client's questions, right? And also to create that relationship with the client. So you're saying you're from Quebec and you have 2 languages, right? What we can do, let me leave here. Where is the JivoChat admin panel? Can the I will ask the support team to help me out. In this case, they have 2 languages. There is English and French, right? So you want to know if you can have it in both languages. Am I correct? Yeah, okay. So you will add it right here on the GeoIP, okay? Where is it? Canada. So you just added Canada, and here you can put let's say French clients, okay? Or, and on the other one, it will be, on the regular one would be just be English clients, okay? And here you're gonna create the, you're gonna pick, as I did here. Let me go back. Here, you will pick the language, okay? This case would be French. Open. Let me check if there are any questions. Okay, so our support team is also answering you guys. One thing I would like to remember you guys is that all these features, they are available on our pro version. So if you're currently using our free version, you unfortunately won't be able to use the triggers, okay? So for the webinar today, we are offering 25% discount on our annual license, okay? And our coupon code is webinar25. Let me just type in here. Okay. I'm just gonna share it on the chat for you guys. So webinar 25 is our 25% coupon code for our annual license, okay? And you will be able to use all the features I just showed you. Yes, Robbie, the discount code can be applied to existing accounts, okay? So you just have to go to buy license and add this coupon code. When the lead collector appears, it means exactly when I decide to ask him. Sorry, Paul, I didn't understand the question. James, you're asking if JivoChat can be linked to devices such as the Amazon Echo Dot or Google Home for notifications and hearing reply messages. I don't think so, but the client, our support team can help you out with that. Tess, the coupon will expire today at the end of the day. Okay, so you guys have a few more hours to purchase the license. Oh, the pointer license, the pointer feature. Okay, let me show you guys here. Let me share your screen, my screen again. Okay, so the pointer, so let's say a client is asking me, or where can I find the price, your price list, or where can I find a specific information, right? So you just click on pointer, and it's going to show this, my website. Where did it go? Okay, I'm just waiting it for to load, guys. Okay, so here is my website, right? And let's say I have an information right here, right, on statistics or any site friends. So I can just highlight the area that I want to show him, right? So let's say, okay, so here is where you're gonna find it. So I'll just have to click on highlight. I select whatever I want to show him, the area I want to show him, and here I can just type in a comment. So and then I'm going to send it to the client, and the client's going to receive it, right? And you're going to click on it. And it's going to show them, okay? So they won't have any hard time looking for the informations. Yes, guys. The discount can be applied to existing accounts. So so Paul, let me see if I get it right. Okay, I think someone answered you already, right? Gabrielle, not the chat history. You can export the informations. You're going to receive all the chat logs on your email. You can add 5 emails to receive the chat logs, so you're going to have it there, but you will not have a spreadsheet with the chat logs, but you will have a spreadsheet with the client's information and an aggregated report of all your agents, you know, how much time they spend online and how many chats they answered. Tad, we are gonna add, we're gonna upload the webinar on our YouTube channel. You just have to, on YouTube, you just have to look up for JivoChat. Let me access here. Yeah, our YouTube channel is JivoChat. So any other questions? Okay, guys, so I think that's it. I would like to thank you guys for, okay, I have one. Yeah, you can have a different custom design chat button. Let me check. Yeah, Nelly, the pointer where it's gonna show the page your client is visiting. Okay, the page they're visiting at that moment. So if they have to visit another page, you can just ask them, you know, okay, you may go to our main page or pricing page. Even, yeah, you can connect your the JivoChat to CRM, and you can use the API to do so. And if you come on our website, and you can, our support team can help you out with that. Paul, are you using Google Analytics? Because if you are, I mean, it can have a delay from the Google Analytics to the Java side app. Tess, the pointer feature is on your agents app, okay? It's where you reply the messages. So you just click, let me share my screen to show you. Okay, so it's on the agents app here. And all you have to do when you have a chat already with a client that it's open, the window, you just have to click here on the three buttons, and you're going to find the pointer transfer chat that you can transfer to another agent, and the spam button, okay? Okay, guys, so do we have all of the questions taken care of? Can our support help James out, please? He says in the Safari, the JivoChat window pops up on the left side. Thank you. Hi, Aldin. We're gonna upload it on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, so you can check it out. You can also send us our email, and I can send you the link. Sure, Tess. Yeah, so did anyone reply to Paul, please, about the Safari browser? He says the chat is showing on the left side. Sure, Tess. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so let's say you have your visitor, right? He's on your website, and he's having a hard time to find some information. Okay, since it's, you know, my website is demo, so I don't have really much to show you guys. But let's say he's looking up for the social media information. Okay, and they're on this page, on my main page, and they cannot find it, so they're gonna come on chat and ask you, where can I find social media options for your website? So you're gonna receive the chat, and you're gonna come on pointer, and it's gonna load the same page the client is accessing, right? It's the main page. So you're gonna go down here. You see the highlight area, you just click it there, and you are gonna select the area you want him to check out, okay? Where he will find what he's looking for. So you just highlight here, and you can leave a comment, social media, and click send, and he's gonna receive it, okay? So when he clicks on it, it's gonna show him exactly where you highlighted, okay? Gabrielle, yeah, the default time for the proactive invitation is of 20 seconds. You can set up as you wish, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. You may try it out, okay? And see which works best. But I'll say anywhere between 10 and 20 seconds. Okay, so do we have any other questions? If you guys have any other questions later on, please feel free to visit our website, and you just have to start a chat, okay? And our support team and all of us will be more than happy to help you out and clarify any questions and answer any questions you might have. Okay, guys, and we're gonna, if we have any other webinar in the future, we are gonna let you guys know, and we're gonna send you emails and remind you of it, okay? Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for you coming and participating in our webinar. And thank you so much for your patience. And I wish you guys all the best. And I hope you guys will apply all the tips we gave you and you'll convert it. Don't forget to, if you're using our free license, go ahead and just purchase the license. The coupon code will expire today, so you have a few more hours to purchase the license with a 25% discount only for this webinar, okay? Thank you, Alden. Thank you, everyone, so much.